Hello people, Suffolk Sportglide rider here. In all my videos, please remember that I'm not a professional filmmaker or videographer or whatever you want to call it, and I'm not a professional mechanic either. I'm just surprised at some of the jobs that people take their bikes to garages to get done. I know there are some people that don't like to get their hands dirty, and I fully understand that. So in my series of videos, it's just to show how some simple jobs can be done at home, saving a bit of time and money and the satisfaction that you've done it yourself. Thanks for watching. Okay, so today we're going to change the derby cover, or as some people call the clutch cover. As the Sportglide comes with a black cover, I'm going to replace it with this new black one with the embossed Harley-Davidson Motor Company on it, which I think looks very nice. And it is Harley-Davidson part number 25701023, and this is for 18 and later Sportglide FLSB and 19 and later Softail models, and it will fit other models that have got the narrow derby cover fitted, or narrow profile as they call it. And to go with it, you'll also need a gasket, which is 25463-94A alpha. Gasket for the clutch cover, that's called. It is hard to show on the video how deeply embossed the lettering is, but it is very deeply embossed. I'm very impressed with it. Beautiful looking bit of kit. Just a quick update. Some of you will remember on the previous video when I installed the timing cover, I didn't put the new screws in, which are black. I put the original silver ones back in, or chrome ones, but I have now decided I will put the black ones in there, as it will then match the new derby cover, which also has black screws instead of the chrome ones. So just an update, yeah, change it to the black ones. So new screws come with a little bit of Loctite on them already. I can feel they're sticky. And we can see the difference in colour that there will be between the black and the silver, or chrome. The new screws, whereas the originals come with Torx heads, the replacements do come with Allen heads. And it was torqued to 25 to 35 inch-pounds, so I've got this set at 30 inch-pounds. A finished article with the black headed screws in now as opposed to chrome headed screws. Yeah, it does blend in a little bit better. Okay, let's get on with the derby cover. Just happened to mention to my girlfriend that you get lots of mugs, sets of mugs, and they always seem to say Mr. Right and Mrs. Always Right. So for some reason she decided to get me one that does say Mr. Always Right. Not sure if she's trying to tell me something, but yeah, it's a metal mug because trying to out in the garage trying to squeeze my 38-inch backside through a 30-inch hole, I knocked a china mug off last week. So this is the one I have to use out in the garage now. Saves on the, well, breaking the mug saved on the washing up, I suppose, but she wasn't too happy. Thank you, darling. Okay, so derby cover. Derby cover, clutch cover, which is on the outside of the primary case with all chains and gears etc. under there, and the clutch, and obviously that is full of oil. So if you have it on the side stand and you take that off, you're going to dump oil all over the place. So you need to put it upright. It's got to be propped upright. You know, I've got this fancy centre stand, so it's on there, up out the way, or a front wheel chuck. Or I have seen a video where a guy just put several blocks of wood under the side stand to bring it upright. Seemed a bit dodgy to me, but would be okay if that's all you've got, if you get the missus to stand the other side, just to make sure the bike doesn't overbalance and tip over, especially when you're putting a bit of pressure on the screws to get them into place. So just take a little bit of care, folks, but I'll show you it's an easy enough job to do. Okay, original derby cover, plain black, but as I've shown you, the one I've bought to go on here comes nicely engraved, Harley Davidson Motor Company, and it is a deep engraving on there. Original one comes with T25 Torx bits, so we'll crack these and get them off. Probably not too important undoing, but when you do it up, you do have to do them in a star pattern, in other words every second one. That way it just torques it up evenly, and you don't get a, you know, no chance of bending the cover if you do that. We'll loosen them all. We'll take the top one out last. And the new cover does come with black screws, but I presume that they're probably going to be the Allen head, hexagonal head screws instead of the Torx bits. They do it all just to confuse us. Being careful to hold the cover on, although I think it's still sort of stuck on there, but hold it on so you don't drop it and scratch it, because you never know when you might need to put it back on. Yeah, a bit of gentle levering because the oil seal is holding it in place, and off we come, and we don't get smothered in oil. There is the oil seal in there, but I did buy a new one, so we will put the new oil seal in. It was well in there, probably would have stuck onto the new one, but for the sake of just over £1, what's the point? Stick a new seal in. I know I'm doing this to save you all money, but sake of £1 for a new seal, put the new seal in. Just makes sense. Get a bit of a wipe round here, clean it all off. Then we know it's nice and clean, and it will seal properly. Obviously with inside the seal it's all nice and clean, but you have got a little bit of dirt out here that sort of creeps past the edge of the derby cover. Right, let's put these bits away and get the new one out of the box. Okay, So first thing, put the new oil seal in. It's not perfect round, it's sort of squared, so you need to put it in carefully to make sure you've got the same square all the way around. As I was saying, oil seal. What I've done is put a tiny dab of oil on the oil seal, so it'll hopefully sort of stick in the hole. Otherwise, it's just going to keep falling out because it's so dry. So hopefully, a little dab of oil will help it to stick in there. Failing that, super glue. I don't think they really want us to use super glue. There we go. Just all I did was dip my fingers on the dipstick just to get a little drop of oil, just to rub around there and get it in place. Nice shiny derby cover. They've been doing this in chrome for years, but I didn't want chrome. The original was black, so I thought, no, I'll have black to go back on there. And I think it's a cracking looking cover. Once we get on there, wash, polish, dust off. They already come with Loctite on. Let's just get the first one started. You know, start where you want, but I find starting at the top, it all sort of falls into place, so it's got to be easier starting at the top, really. But we'll take that one back out, so I didn't put the bloody washer in it, see? So we're not all fallible. But before taking that, I'll stick one of the others in first. And we'll take that one back out and put the washer in it. Tiny little washer as well. So when it comes, well, I got to the editing and discovered that the camera battery had died. I had ordered new batteries from eBay, but they didn't arrive. Anyway, what you didn't see was me saying that the screws were 1/8 of an inch hexagonal bit and torqued up to 25 to 35 inch pounds. I have set it at 30 inch pounds. And I think it looks pretty damn good myself. I think it really sets it off. As you know, I've not put a lot of bling on the bike. The timing cover the other side, which was the 115th anniversary cover, and now that. And I have got a lock-in petrol cap to go on it. That's not really bling, it's just security as well as it. You know, we'd all hope that nobody's going to siphon our tank these days, but you never know. So yeah, I think that looks pretty damn good myself. As I say, the engraving on it is very deep. It really is engraved well. As you can see, it's windy here today. I've now got bits of paper blowing all over the place, as well as all the leaves. Anyway, thanks for watching, and for all those that have subscribed, thank you very much. Anyway, take care everyone, and I'll catch you soon.